While the world watches stars like Usain Bolt dominate early season races, Forgot Bolt, a shocking new name has emerged from Australia, surprising fans and turning heads. Who is this mystery sprinter, and could they be the next big thing in track and field? Let's take a closer look. The world of track and field has been shaken by some surprising performances in early 2025. While big names like Keyshawn Thompson and Noah Lyles have started their seasons with solid times, an unexpected athlete from Australia has grabbed everyone's attention. Lachlan Kennedy, competing at the ACT Championships in Kano, Australia, just ran a shocking time of 6.43 seconds in the 60-meter sprint. This time isn't just fast, it's currently the fastest in the world for 2025 and puts Kennedy among the top sprinters in history. Let's look at how the season started for some of the sport's biggest stars. Jamaica's Keyshawn Thompson opened with times of 6.58 and 6.56 seconds in the 60 meters in Kazakhstan. While these weren't as quick as his outdoor 6.48 from earlier, they show he's in good form. Another Jamaican star, Sharika Jackson, ran 7.18 seconds, placing her 6th in the world rankings. American champion Noah Lyles posted matching times of 6.62 seconds in both his semifinal and final at the RAD Invitational in Florida.
Set off! Great start for Lachlan Keyshawn Thompson on support. Keyshawn Thompson steps forward and defeats the leader.
But it's Kennedy's performance that has the athletics world talking. His 6.43-second run came with a few interesting details that make it even more intriguing. The race was held outdoors, which is unusual for 60-meter events that typically happen indoors during winter. He had a tailwind of 1.6 meters per second, which helped his speed. Even more surprising, every single runner in the race set their personal best times, improving by an average of 0.14 seconds. These improvements have raised some eyebrows in the track community. When we look at Kennedy's other best times, 10.20 seconds in the 100 meters and 20.93 seconds in the 200 meters, they don't quite match up with someone who can run 6.43 in the 60 meters. For comparison, this time would have earned him second place at last year's World Indoor Championships, ahead of Olympic medalist Noah Lyles. Some people wonder if there might have been issues with the timing system, or if the wind reading was accurate. The improvement margin for all runners in the race was unusually large, with each athlete beating their previous best times by a significant amount. However, no evidence has come up to suggest any problems with the timing or wind measurements. This leaves us with an interesting mystery in the track and field world. Looking at the past 10 years of 60-meter sprinting, Kennedy's time puts him in elite company. He's now ranked alongside legendary sprinters like Christian Coleman, Marcel Jacobs, and Asafa Powell. His time is even close to what Usain Bolt ran at the start of his famous 100-meter race at the Tokyo Olympics. This makes Kennedy's sudden emergence even more remarkable. The timing of this performance also adds to the intrigue. January is very early in the track season when most athletes are still in heavy training and not expected to run their fastest times. Usually, sprinters peak around major championships, which aren't happening until September this year. This makes Kennedy's early season performance either incredibly impressive or potentially questionable. For now, the athletics world waits to see what Kennedy will do next. The real test will come when he competes indoors, where conditions are controlled and there's no wind to help. His performance has sparked excitement and skepticism in equal measure, showing how one race can capture the attention of the entire track and field community. The story of Kennedy's surprising sprint reminds us that in sports, unexpected breakthroughs can happen at any time. Whether his time stands up to future scrutiny or not, it has already made 2025's track season more interesting than anyone expected. As the season continues, all eyes will be on this Australian sprinter to see if he can repeat or even improve upon this remarkable performance. What makes this performance even more fascinating is looking at the technical details of Kennedy's race. His start was clean and powerful, followed by an impressive drive phase. Unlike many tall sprinters who take time to reach top speed, Kennedy seemed to hit his stride perfectly from the beginning. This combination of technical elements makes his time more believable, even if the circumstances raise questions. Looking at the race video more closely, we can see that second-place finisher Welton from New Zealand ran 6.50 seconds, while third-place Aparti clocked 6.52 seconds. These times would be impressive in any major competition, let alone a local meet in Australia. The fact that all three medalists ran such fast times adds another layer to this story, as it's unusual to see such high performance across an entire field. The impact of running outdoors versus indoors can't be ignored. Indoor tracks are known for their controlled conditions, no wind, consistent temperature, and standardized surfaces. Looking at the all-time top 20 performances in the 60 meters, only 3 have wind readings attached because they were run outdoors. This makes Kennedy's time even more unique, as it enters the record books with an asterisk of sorts.
Coleman out well, not pulling away as he has in the past, but at the clock, 6:34.
For comparison, when Christian Coleman set the indoor world record of 6.34 seconds, he did it under perfect indoor conditions. Kennedy's 6.43, while aided by wind, stands as a remarkable achievement when viewed alongside Coleman's mark. The question now is whether Kennedy can reproduce similar times in an indoor setting where most elite 60-meter competitions take place. The significance of this performance extends beyond just the numbers. Australia hasn't traditionally been known as a sprinting powerhouse, with their track success mainly coming in middle and long-distance events. Kennedy's emergence could signal a shift in this pattern, potentially inspiring a new generation of Australian sprinters to aim for global success in the short sprints. As we look ahead to the rest of the 2025 season, Kennedy's performance raises exciting possibilities. Will he maintain this form when facing the world's best sprinters? Can he translate this 60-meter speed into equally impressive 100-meter times? These questions make the upcoming indoor season even more anticipated than usual. Share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe for more updates.
You can admire someone and you can respect someone in the track and field in any sport. But if you start letting them become your idol, then it becomes a point of you're going to put them on this pedestal that you won't be able to break.
Something big is about to go down at the 2025 Boston Indoor Grand Prix. The men's 60-meter sprint has become more than just another indoor race. It's turned into a preview of the entire sprint season. After Noah Lyles' recent season opener of 6.62 seconds, all eyes are on how this story will unfold in Boston, where he's made history 2 years running.
Put Usain Bolt on, this is an amazing guy, he broke the world record, yes he did all that stuff, but it's not impossible to break that record because he had to break somebody else's record.
Let's look back at how this rivalry has built up over recent years. In 2023, Lyles and Brummel gave us a race to remember in Boston. Lyles came out on top with a personal best of 6.51 seconds, showing the world his start was catching up to his famous top-end speed. This victory wasn't just about the numbers. It launched Lyles into an incredible outdoor season where he claimed both the 100 meters and 200 meters world titles in Budapest, running impressive times of 9.83 and 19.52 seconds. The Boston race had become his springboard to greatness.
Bromell got a better start than Lyles, that's for sure. On the inside, Kemp got away well as well. But as we see Noah Lyles start to come through, that's very close. Bromell got away better. Noah Lyles coming through with momentum. He has got it. 6:51, a new lifetime best for Noah Lyles. 400th of a second off it. And once again, Noah Lyles backs it up with the numbers.
The 2024 edition raised the stakes even higher. Lyles returned to Boston and shocked everyone with a massive improvement, running 6.44 seconds. This time, he didn't just beat Bromell. He took down a field that included Johan Blake, Ronnie Baker, and Fred Curley. Once again, the Boston performance set the tone for his year, leading to that unforgettable Olympic 100-meter final where he claimed gold. In one of the closest finishes in history, the pattern was clear dominate in Boston, dominate the season. Now, the 2025 Boston Indoor Grand Prix is bringing together perhaps the most impressive 60-meter field ever assembled. Olympic champion Marcel Jacobs brings his 6.41 second personal best from Italy. NCAA record holder Terrence Jones represents the Bahamas with his remarkable consistency under 6.50 seconds. British record holder Zarl Hughes adds European flair to the mix, and at the center of it all, we have the next chapter in the Lyles-Bromell saga.
Jonathan Farina. Now really quick away is Blake in the blue. He's light on his feet, and here comes Darnell Hughes. Darnell Hughes like a rocket.
Bromell's comeback story adds another layer of drama to this showdown. After battling injuries and setbacks that would have ended many careers, he recently proved he's back in top form. His 6.42 second run at a small meet in Clemson tied him for 6th fastest all time. This wasn't just a fast time, it was a statement that the former world indoor champion isn't done rewriting history. Every time Bromell steps on the track, he brings the potential to break records.
They're safely away. Bracey got a good start. Lamont Jacobs trying to get into his running. Christian Coleman's up at the moment. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Is it? Is it the Olympic champion from the world champion?
Marcel Jacobs remains the fastest man in the field on paper. His 6.41 second personal best from the 2022 World Indoor Championships, where he edged out Christian Coleman, shows his ability to perform under pressure. Even after dealing with injuries in recent seasons, Jacobs proved his worth in the Paris Olympic final, running 9.85 seconds while splitting 6.44 through 60 meters. His presence in Boston adds international star power to an already stellar field. The wild card in this race is Terrence Jones. Standing well over 6 feet tall, he's breaking the mold for what's possible in the short sprints. Most elite 60-meter runners are compact and explosive, but Jones brings a unique combination of height and acceleration. His collegiate record of 6.45 seconds wasn't a one-off performance. He's consistently run under 6.50 seconds, winning multiple NCAA titles. His ability to compete with and beat the world's best, despite his unusual height, makes him a fascinating addition to this field.
Bromell got a better start than Lyles, that's for sure. On the inside, Kemp got away well as well. But as we see Noah Lyles start to come through, that's very close. Bromell got away.
The technical aspects of the Boston track add another interesting element to this competition. Unlike some of the fastest times in history that were set at altitude, in places like Albuquerque, Boston sits at sea level. This means any exceptional performances here can't be attributed to thin air helping the sprinters. The indoor environment eliminates wind assistance, making times directly comparable to other indoor performances throughout history. Noah Lyles' progression in the 60 meters tells an interesting story of improvement, currently ranked 9th all-time indoors. His journey from a primarily 200-meter specialist to a complete sprinter has been remarkable. His start, once considered his weakness, has become increasingly powerful. While his season opener of 6.62 seconds might not seem extraordinary, it mirrors his pattern from 2024 when he opened with 6.63 before shocking everyone with 6.44 in Boston. The historical context makes this upcoming race even more significant. Christian Coleman's world record of 6.34 seconds and Maurice Green's 6.39 stand as the ultimate targets. When we look at the top 10 list of all-time indoor performances, we see names like Andre Kaysen, Ronnie Baker, and now both Lyles and Bromell. The difference between these times often comes down to hundredths of seconds, making every technical aspect of the race crucial. Looking at fan predictions adds another interesting angle to this story. Recent polls show support split between the main contenders, with many backing Bromell's comeback potential. Others see Jacobs as the favorite based on his championship pedigree, while Lyles' recent dominance has earned him a strong following. The variety of opinions shows just how open and competitive this field really is. What makes this Boston Showdown particularly intriguing is its potential to predict the outdoor season. Over the past 2 years, success in Boston has translated directly to championship victories for Lyles. If this pattern holds, the winner in Boston might be giving us a preview of who will dominate the 100 meters throughout 2025. The quality of the field suggests we'll see something special. The current world-leading time for 2025 stands at 6.50 seconds, set by J.C. Stevenson in Texas. Given the caliber of athletes competing in Boston, it seems almost certain this mark will fall. The question isn't whether we'll see a world-leading time, but rather how fast it will be and who will claim it. For Lyles, this race represents another chance to prove his completeness as a sprinter. For Bromell, it's an opportunity to show his comeback is complete. For Jacobs, it's a chance to reassert his championship credentials. For Jones, it's a platform to show that collegiate success can translate to professional dominance. Every athlete brings their own narrative to this race, making it more than just another indoor meet. As race day gets closer, the excitement is growing. The Boston Indoor Grand Prix isn't just another race, it's a big test for the season ahead. Will Noah Lyles stay on top? Will Trayvon Bromell make a big comeback? Or will a new sprint star rise? One thing is for sure, the 2025 race will be one to remember. Share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe to this channel for more updates.
Lyles has got the edge here, and he's storming away. What a moment for Noah Lyles. He hates losing over 200 metres, and he's forgotten how to. 19.32. 19.32. He has smashed his personal best and produced one of the fastest times in history. Quite frankly, after 120 metres, it was never in doubt. He was tamed in Tokyo, but with the heart of an American lion, Lyles has roared back to the top.
Noah Lyles, fresh off triple gold at the 2023 World Championships and an Olympic win, just shook the world. He called Usain Bolt the fastest man alive, but made it clear he's coming for Bolt's unbeatable records. With an electrifying 19.31 seconds in the 200 meters and years of peak performance still ahead, Lyles is building the sprinting narrative. Can this rising star surpass the legend and redefine the sport's future? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our future updates. First time in 2015, Lyles' performances caught the attention of the track and field community at large. He was named the High School Boys Athlete of the Year by Track and Field News, a prestigious recognition that highlighted his growing reputation in the sport. During this period, Lyles was also setting impressive marks in other events, including clearing 2.03 meters in the high jump as a high school junior. Instead of pursuing collegiate competition, Lyles, along with his younger brother Josephus, made the bold decision to turn professional, signing with Adidas in July 2016. This move allowed Lyles to focus entirely on his development as an elite sprinter, setting the stage for his rapid ascent in the professional ranks. In 2017, he claimed his first senior national title in the 300 meters at the USA Indoor Championships, setting an indoor world best of 31.87 seconds. However, injuries prevented him from competing at the 2017 World Championships, a setback that only fueled his determination. 2018 marked Lyles' true breakthrough on the global stage. He dominated the Diamond League circuit in the 200 meters, consistently running under 19.70 seconds, a feat only achieved by Usain Bolt in a single season. Lyles capped off the year by winning the Diamond League final in Zurich with a time of 19.67 seconds, establishing himself as the heir apparent to Bolt's sprinting throne. 2022 proved to be a landmark year for Lyles. At the World Championships in Eugene, Oregon, he claimed his second global title in the 200 meters with a blistering time of 19.31 seconds. This performance not only defended his world title, but also broke Michael Johnson's long-standing American record and moved Lyles to third on the world all-time list, behind only Usain Bolt and Johan Blake. The 2024 Olympic Games in Paris provided the stage for Lyles to cement his status as the world's premier sprinter. In a heart-stopping final, Lyles claimed gold in the 100 meters with a time of 9.784 seconds, edging out Jamaica's Keyshawn Thompson by a mere 0.05 of a second. This victory marked the first time an American had won the Olympic 100-meter title since 2004, ending a 20-year drought for Team USA in the event. However, Lyles' Olympic journey wasn't without adversity. In the 200-meter event, traditionally his strongest distance, Lyles secured a bronze medal with a time of 19.70 seconds. It was later revealed that he had tested positive for COVID-19 just 2 days before the race, adding a layer of complexity to his performance and demonstrating his resilience in the face of unexpected challenges. It was in the aftermath of these remarkable achievements that Lyles made the statement that would captivate the athletics world and spark widespread discussion. During an appearance on the Beyond the Records podcast with Mr. Beast, Lyles was confronted with the label of being the fastest man in the world. His response was both measured and profound, showcasing a deep understanding of the sport's history and his place within it. "I'm the world's fastest man currently. You get it with the title of being the Olympic champion. Technically, the world's fastest man and the fastest man alive is Usain Bolt." This statement, delivered with a blend of confidence and humility, demonstrated Lyles' deep respect for the legacy of Usain Bolt while also asserting his own current dominance in the sport. By acknowledging Bolt's standing world records, Lyles showed an acute awareness of his place in the sport's history and the work still ahead of him to surpass those marks. As of 2024, Bolt's world records of 9.58 seconds in the 100 meters and 19.19 seconds in the 200 meters, both set at the 2009 World Championships in Berlin, remain untouched. Lyles' personal bests of 9.79 seconds in the 100 meters and 19.31 seconds in the 200 meters, while exceptional, still trail Bolt's marks. However, Lyles' progression in the sport has been remarkable. His 200-meter time of 19.31 seconds, set at the 2022 World Championships, not only broke Michael Johnson's long-standing American record, but also moved Lyles to third on the all-time list.